Alrighty, Hunter x Hunter episodes 132 and 133. I'm pretty sure I'm coming off the pinnacle of this show. I very well could be. I don't know. There's still 5 episodes to go in this arc. There's still the last arc of the show as well. It might just feel that way for me because this whole Gon and Pitou ordeal, reaching the peak of that has just been something I've been waiting for such a long time. And they've drawn so much of this arc out in a really good way that now that I've seen all that happened in episode 131, I feel like I've arrived, you know, at that point that I personally wanted to get to, but it's left a lot of questions hanging over, you know, what's going to happen next? What does this mean for Gon going forward? Crazy cliffhanger. This show is not really known for cliffhangers, right? That's probably the most substantial cliffhanger that we have. Like, we don't know what's happened. We can assume that Gon's actually gone all in for the blast, but you know, what are going to be what are the repercussions going to be of this? And I just love being able to see Godspeed Killua standing next to Gon in his, I don't know, adult form, like, you know, his peak Nen form. Just seeing both of them together, even though the situation was crazy, but like at the strongest that they can be was really dope for me. And because I really feel like that might be the peak, I'm thinking with Meruem, even though we have thrown the idea out there that Gon could be as strong as Meruem potentially in this form, it doesn't seem like he's going to be able to do this again though. But I'm thinking we're taking a different route with however we deal with Meruem. It's not going to be through fighting. It's going to be through his character and through Komugi, and I'm really keen to see what happens. So these next 5 episodes are going to be really big. The finale of this arc will be a single episode video just to kind of even things out because there's only 5 episodes left. Like and subscribe, check out the Patreon for early access if you're interested. And with all that being said, enjoy the video. Is he gonna remember? Bro, I can't believe Puff's been doing what he's doing, man. APR is just there as well. How can you be so sure of that though, Puff, you know? I mean, at the same time, all it could take is Yuppie to mention something about, you know, the Gungi and Komugi, you know? That would be funny. Flash and start. Talk to me then. Ah, I see. I immediately understood. Yuppie doesn't want him to change either. Oh, he's gonna remember Pitou was with Komugi. Do they have to make something up? Gotta be careful. They're fake loyal to the king, man. They're loyal to what they want the king to be. If they were loyal to the king, they'd just tell him. To what? Ah! Oh, they're doing the king like this. It's so interesting. Uh-oh. He's gonna find him. Is Komugi still with Pa? It's not gonna be a problem, man. Puff's obviously doing too much. He's probably invincible at this point. Oh shit, they all feel it. Hey, yo. It's kind of like Gonzora a little bit, man. Just the black, you know what I'm saying? God, that would be a sick fight to see, though. Meruem versus Gon in his form. And Pitou did say he was on par with, the Gon was on par with Meruem before he became stronger, no? You don't have to wonder what goes through all their heads now, hey? It would just feel impossible. Oh my god, there's nothing we can do. He's right.
復讐と任務。メレオロンとナックルの間にある動機の違いが2人の歩幅と速度を変えた。
Oh, is Meleoron gonna stay?
その時まさに閃光と等しい速度で
Well, here's the flash. What's the start?
近くに2人いたという理由でまずナックルが
Okay, it's like an end situation. Hey, yeah, no. He's here.
能力を発動しなければと思う間もなくメレオロンが倒された。
Okay, just knocked out. It's over, Puff. It's over for you, man.
消えた。
He's not dead. He's not dead. Knuckles not dead.
こやつらには後で話を聞く。
Okay. Well, it's not Palm and Kamugi.
過敏な反応を示した能力者はあと2人。
Icalgo. Okay.
その二人のどちらかが気絶した小麦を背負っているはず。我々と勝負をいたしませんか。
勝
Oh, a contest, like a game, like Gungi. So funny that Puff's the one that said that too.
どちらが早く見つけ出すか。
は、私が残りの人民に催眠をかけるまでの時間、メレーム様にはここでお待ちいただきたいのです。
It's like, it's kind of hard to watch in a way because Puff is just trying so hard.
対して我々が探すピトーは
Oh my god, look at the whole area.
戦闘中で
Bro, where's Gonna Killua? And the king's going along with this because the contest word kind of triggered a memory for him.
というのはいかがでしょう。
面白い。
Look at him smile.
やった。この時間を使い完璧に娘を抹殺する。
せっかくの遊びだ。世からも提案がある。世が勝った場合、お主たちが世に隠しているか話してもらおう。
I had a feeling he was gonna say something like that. You're connected, man, he knows.
お主たちと世はすでに痛い同士。お主たちが強く発する後ろ暗い感情に
I knew they wouldn't skip over this.
同時により強く発する世への中心。
Ah, it's interesting, isn't it?
それがなければとうに首を
Like
はねてお
they're
る。
holding information back because they're so loyal in their own way.
何か事情があるのだろう。
Oh, the king's kind of real for this, man. Meruem.
望むものを手に入れ、姫ごとは守り通せる。これ以上の条件はあるまい。
I love how he's turned this around.
メレーム様、我々が負けた場合、すべてを話すこと、命をかけて誓いまする。
暇つぶしとは思えぬ目だな、夫婦。
It's more than that to Puff. It's all he cares about.
仮にピトーが単独で戻ってきた場合は、ピトーに趣旨を説明し、お主たちから隠れるよう指示しよう。
Well, she's not coming back.
縁で感知した能力者はタコと荷物を背負った人間だ。
Burden.
では、スタート。
Ah, start. There it is. It's so weird we're doing like a little mini game here, but I like what they've done with it.
あなたは引き返して西東の周囲
Yeah,
で
and
ピ
Puff's
トーを
under
張
the
ってくだ
assumption
さい。
that Pito's just gonna kill Gon and come back.
なんてことなんて凄まじいオーラ。二人は死。いいえ、きっと生きている。
Don't even play with me like that.
ゴンキルマに勝つ
Oh, look at his hair still though. He looks young though. Yeah, he's young.
あれはゴン。私が
Oh,
見ていない
it's just
間に
like
何が
when Killua carried him out of NGL, right? After he knocked him out.
次は私かイカルゴ。いつ王が背後にいてもおかしくない。
Oh, that's terrifying.
どうするどうすればいいの。
Cicaldo.
やっぱりここに来たならもう一度縁が来たらしまいだぞ。
Okay, at least they're together.
キルア
ゴンのところへ向かって今は一緒にいるわ。ピトーはどうなったかわからない。
そうか
We're still in these trucks in the underground, man. After all this
捕ま
time.
っちまったか。
Where's Bizef and the other ant?
生きてるよ。おそらく トレードのため。
キルアの言っていた人質交換ね。
罠にかけてやる。ただじゃ終わらない。
Dude, the way Icalgo and Meliaron,
リゼフのあの部屋に。
they might die, man. I mean, they're ants, man, at the end of the day. It's the same noise. Yep.
勝負。
I like what they're doing with this, man. I do. We're really gonna spend the rest of the arc getting Meruem's memory back of Kamugi. Alright, straight to the next one. I don't really have much to say just yet. I just like what they're doing. It's always hard to follow up an absolute banger of a situation like Gon and Pito. Alright, 133.
どうも上官が次々に倒れたらしい。糸が切れた人間
Oh,
みたいに。
that's funny. I appreciate that, because of Pito.
鱗粉の散布がはかどらない。それにピトーの人形が全くいない。
Ah, what you thinking?
人形を維持する余裕がないほど戦いがまだ続いているということですか。
In a way.
それほどの相手とは到底思えませんでしたが。
Oh, he wasn't a boy though. He was a man.
何としても今回が正真正銘最後の機会。
God, like looking from Puff's perspective is really interesting though. I do appreciate that. Deadline to live. Well, we know what that is. That's Puff and Yuppie. At least I think so. Okay, they've got Welfin and Bro's body.
地下倉庫の奥に娘が囚われているってことだけ桜花護衛軍に伝えてくれればいい。俺たちが交渉したいって言ってるってな。
Oh, you only hope he finds Meruem first, hey?
どうせ罠があんだろ。それは王に言うぜ。言わなきゃ不自然だし、俺が疑われる。
なあ。
Yeah, he's a smart guy.
それ以前敵のパシリ時代、王の逆鱗に触れかねない。
Nah, because Yuppie kind of did that and he was chill. If Welfin finds Yuppie or Puff first, it's not going to be good.
これが終わったら自由なんだ。ジャイロに会いに行けよ。
But Gyro's dead. He's an ant.
調子に乗んなよ。ぶち殺すぞこれ。てめえに何がわかる。ああ。
わかるよ。ザイカハル。
Zyka. Is that his human name?
なんで俺の
It,
前の誰にも言ってないはず。
yeah, he didn't tell anyone.
俺は多分もう昔の名前思い出せないけど仲間さ。
仲間？
He wasn't Gyro, but they were homies. Oh, I love that a little bit. Icalgo and Welfin, man.
ジャイロが生きてんのを知らなきゃそんな言い方しねえだろ。
ああ、確かに知ってるんじゃなくてそうとしか思えないからだよ。
Huh.
俺たちでさえ生きてるんだぜ。あい
As
つが
ants.
ただ消化されるわけないだろ。
Interesting. We'll see if anything comes of that.
本当に大丈夫なのかよ、プフ。
Why is he coughing? He getting weaker? Is he stressed?
カセを外したら車で逃げな。
Good man, Welfin.
ムカつくがイカルゴの言う通りだよ。なら奴らは敵。目を覚まさせてくれた礼だ。メッセンジャーくらいやってやるよ。
Here we go. Oh, it's gonna be Yuppie shit.
止まれ。
But this is what Welfin will think is good.
ユピー殿。早速護衛軍のお出ましか。
Yeah, he just needs to get the message. He doesn't understand. It needs to be Meruem. Oh, dude, these situations.
それで奴らは娘と仲間の人質交換を望んでるってわけか。
はい。
And Icalgo is making this to be a trap.
なるほど、勝負なんだから王に伝えなくとも問題なしだ。ここまで考えての提案だとしたら大したもんだ。
No, there's no way.
もうお前は言っていい。
Now Welfin's free.
それにしてもピトーは一体何してやがるんだ。
What are you thinking,
君
Welfin?
らは敵。
Don't trust him.
ジャイロの俺たちの
What's he gonna do?
ユピー殿
あ
お聞きしたいことが
なんだ
前世の記憶はありますか
あねえよそんなもん
Of course not.
俺はユピーだ護衛軍
Maybe the
だ
Royal Guards aren't like that.
くだらねえこと聞くんじゃねえよ
Ah, that's all he needed? He's an ant. There's no
おい
humanity.
いい加減に
Wait, I think Wolfen's gonna die.
いくつか質問する5秒以内に答えろ
調子に乗ってんじゃねえぞクソが
Yeah, he's struggling. Yuppie is struggling. Contest.
勝負
Shob. Oh, imagine he finds it. He looks in the vent. Or like one little gungi piece, you know? That's all it would take. Uh-oh! Uh-oh! Yeah.
そうだ
It's coming. Yep, it's coming. He's playing someone.
要は誰かと戦っていた
Is it just a hand? Yep.
勝っていないそのもの
Yep. Yep.
に一度も
Ooh, this is that intense for him?
ユピは
He's right to your left. To your left. There you go. Could he not fight? Did Wolfen beat him? Dude is cooked.
そんな
Could you be dead? Look, 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 there's all the holes in the ground from Wolfen's missiles for sure. Palm? She can see.
大丈夫。
ユピが殺されました
Yuppie's dead, man. No shit.
人はい
えまだ
ならば
Oh, he's drawing
よ
Gungi
う
on
や
the
く
ground.
指導できるわけだな
ここは危険です勝負は
やめると申すかならば世の勝利洗いざらい話してもらうぞ
It's over, Puff. Give it up.
王にとって彼女は特別。でも護衛軍では意見が分かれている。
Yep.
なぜならピトーはその子を救い守り、プフは殺そうとした。
That's what I'm saying, man.
王の意志に逆らって護衛軍の統率が乱れるなんてありえねえよ
そうでもならなんで私やあなたはここにいるの？
She's right.
人間と混じることで普通のキメラならありえないがいろいろ起こっている。
Exactly. It's the human nature in all of them that's led to all of this.
王が大事にしている人間がいる。だからその人を守ると、だからその人を殺すはどちらも成り立つのよ。
Yeah, nah, I get it.
王の最初の縁からおよそ20分経過。
Damn, time is flying by now.
私たちが王に殺されたり、
わかんねえよどういうことだよ一体
最初の縁の時、私はこの子を背負ってた。王がそのことに気づいていたなら、まず私の元に来たはず。背負っていたものを人と認識できなかったと考えられる。そこまではいい？
No.
話は全く見えないけどな
何かで覆ってしまえば、王の縁でもこの子は探せないってこと。そのためにもこの子は王に見つからない場所にかくまう必要があるわ。
Hmm.
王が死ぬまで。
I mean... Wait, what are we thinking here? I'm not following this.
何を言ってるんだそりゃあいつか死ぬだろうよそれがいつかわかるなら誰も苦労しねえよなんでもう大丈夫になるんだよもっとはっきり教えてくれ
王は死ぬわ。そんなに先のことじゃない。
How?
数時
The
間
rose. Oh shit! Oh, I understand! Oh, I get it. The rose, the explosion. Yuppie died. I thought it was because he gave a shit ton of himself to the king. Maybe that helped, but I think I understand. Oh, that's insane. Wait. They put Komugi in a box.
上手に交渉するだけ。
Oh man,
私たちは残酷よ。
but I want them to meet again though, Komugi and Meruem. I want them to play Googie again.
彼らと何一つ変わらない。いえ、それ以上に。
In a way. Something to do with this bomb. It's like poison or something. That has. Oh, his nose was bleeding. And here goes Poof. What a shake-up. Well, now I think I understand everything. Bro, like the way they write that whole Palm and Icalgo conversation, I'm like, what is she talking about? Like, am I having a stroke? Why don't I understand? It's like Yuppie tried to fight Welfin and he just dropped dead. So like this rose explosion has poisoned them or something? Like the gas? I don't know. Either way, it would make so much sense for it to happen this way because we can't physically, no one's strong enough. Okay, so what? We've got 3 episodes. I want the king to realize, that Poof is deceiving him. I mean, he already knows, but I want him to remember Komugi. Palm and Icalgo, they can't even begin to think that perhaps the king might be changing or thinking about things a different way. Oh, this is so interesting. Oh, I just want to see. All right, I think this might be a shorter discussion this time, which I don't mind because I've got 3 more episodes to watch. But I really like where we're headed going into the finale of this arc. Damn, it's been a ride. Alrighty, so pretty much the entirety of episode 132 is just kind of building to how episode 133 ends. It's just this whole situation with Meruem, and he's kind of playing his own game in a way with Poof and Yuppie here. It's mainly with Poof. Like, they're all connected, like Meruem knows they're hiding something. It's just, he can also sense their loyalty and that they're hiding it for a reason, which is really dope. But Poof, like, continuously trying so hard to delay the king and, let's have a contest. Like, it's just so, it's a lot, man. Like, of course the king would be suspicious. If he didn't know because he could tell, like, I'm sure he'd be a bit sus. Like, why is Poof doing all this stuff? And APR just following them as well. Like, you've got Meruem and just a mini Poof, a mini Yuppie, and APR. It's just hilarious. And something I did find interesting was Knuckle and Meliaron's very brief interaction. Like, it's time to go. We've experienced this Nen, we've got to go. I don't blame Knuckle for that. But the divide was Knuckle was to his duty, Meliaron was to revenge. So it's almost like Meliaron might have stayed and, like, given his life, like, trying to get rid of the king, but the king's gonna die anyway, but obviously Meliaron can't know that. But that combined with, a lot of what Palm and Icalgo are talking about, and even Welfin, like, about Chimera ants and everything, it's really making me feel like, at least these guys that are here, because you do have to think about, like, there's Colt, there's the other offspring of the queen, like, where are we heading? Like Palm is saying, like, we're worse than what Chimera ants used to be, like adding human genes into the mix. But like, how can you look at someone like Palm, Icalgo, even Welfin at this point, and go, these are bad people? Yes, they're mixed with Chimera ants, but like, there's so much more going on here. But I will keep that in my mind about Meliaron, and we'll see what happens, like, with Welfin and everything. And I enjoyed this, like, it's another build-up situation. It's the build-up to Meruem remembering who Komugi is. That's going to be very substantial. And what if he realizes he's going to die? He had that one little nosebleed. Yuppie's dead, which, by the way, is hilarious. Yuppie had a lot of development in his own right. It never felt as much as Pitou because of the way Pitou was introduced into the show, and because we've just been looking through Poof's eyes so much throughout the lot of the end of this, that Yuppie was just kind of there, and now he's just dead. Like, we didn't even get to see him die. Man, they really did Yuppie like that. I don't know, maybe we'll revisit that. Where did Welfin go? Like, what happened? Did they start to fight and then Yuppie just dropped dead? Like, what happened? But again, I enjoy how much we play around how much each character knows about the situation. Like, and these situations can easily be fabricated, when you're writing a story, but just look at how often certain characters operate based on what information they know. But they're always like thinking like, okay, what don't we know? What could be the case? Like, so much, like even the planning before charge and invade, we're operating like under the assumption that like, the king potentially harmed himself. It's insane that they can come to that conclusion based on like what they don't know. And we're still having instances like that with Poof, with Meruem, with his memories gone right now, Icalgo, Welfin, and Palm. It's really engaging, honestly, and I'm not gonna lie, I feel like I can lock into this stuff easier now because the epic Gon and Killua stuff has happened, and Netero and Meruem and all of that. I'm not searching for that anymore. I've experienced it. I'm just locked in on this. So pretty much, I feel like there was a lot of like loose ends like being tied up here, like dealing with the other women that Bezef brought in, as well as the attention we've been paying to, you know, all the humans that have been brought in for the selection. Even the little detail of Pito's soldiers, like, you know, no longer working because Pito's dead. And Pufa saw that they weren't working, but made the assumption, you know, thinking Pito was going to kill Gon, that she just had to use all of her Nen. And I think this moment between Ikalgo and Welfin is really impactful. And the fact that they were homies, like, you know, I was kind of thinking maybe Ikalgo was Gyro, but no, they were homies though. Ikalgo remembers Welfin's real name. Welfin's gone on a whole journey throughout all of this. It's crazy because like Welfin's just so annoying in the beginning. He's just there stirring shit up, taking up screen time. But after all of this, like, he's a bit of a real one. There's lots of symbolism. This is the thing, like, I don't really be thinking on too much. It's definitely there, and it's probably a big deal. The whole human side of the ants. Palm brings up a fantastic point. That's why, like, so much of this is even possible. The fact that there are human genes mixed in with all the ants. It's why Meruem's having all these issues with Komugi, why each of the royal guards are acting the way that they are. Pito to protect Komugi for the king, Puff and Yuppie to want the king to be, you know, the king they want him to be, more so Puff in that regards, but like Yuppie had his own development with Knuckle and all of that. And the fact that, you know, Ikalgo, Meliaron, Colt, they all changed sides. The fact that Palm can still pretty much be the same person she was before she was changed. And then Welfin's like staring into the face of his freedom. He just has to walk away from this and he can go and, you know, find Gyro. But I think he wanted to maybe get that information or something like that from Yuppie, but we didn't see what happened. But Welfin stood up to Yuppie. The Chimera ants are the enemy. He's not looking at himself as an ant. He's looking at himself as, you know, when he was a human. The ants did this, man. The ants took everything away. Oh, I kind of like it, man. And then the whole Ikalgo and Palm conversation. Now that was a ride. I enjoy it. When the penny dropped, I was like, oh, we're just on a timer. Like the king is going to die. Like soon. Like, isn't that wild? I'm really curious to see how this all happens. And I enjoy the king like slowly remembering Gungi. But when the penny drops for him about Komugi, oh, I'm just so interested. All right, 3 episodes to go. I'm going to watch them all. I'm going to watch 134 and 35 together, and then episode 136, the finale of this arc. That'll be a single episode video. So thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more. And as always, please continue to leave your comments and feedback down below. You know I always appreciate it. We'll see you all in the next episodes of Hunter x Hunter.